That's amazing, a name worth praising. Your love leaves me gazing. It's incredible. The price that you paid, the sacrifices that you made, all for my soul to save. All I can say is incredible. 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 All I can say is incredible. How you make me feel. Let it know you're real. Incredible. All I can say is incredible.
Hi, and welcome to Life from Studio DOC. I'm the host of the show, Dr. Honeycutt, and I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And beside me, I have my co-host, Lisa McIntyre Shaw. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
It's so awesome that you could join me.
Thank you.
And do we have a great show for everybody tonight?
We have got a show.
You know what? I'm about to jump out my chair. We have Miss Harriet Thompson.
I know it.
But not only do we have Miss Harriet Thompson, but Miss Harriet Thompson is 92 years old, and she has ran 17 marathons all over the world.
That's incredible.
Is that impressive?
It is.
It
It's an
is.
inspiration.
How are you, Miss Harriet?
I'm fine. That's quite an introduction. I'm not sure I can live up to such an anticipation.
We want to thank you for joining our show.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
So I just want to know, what is a normal day for Miss Harriet? Getting up?
Well, right now I'm doing some hyperbaric treatments, and I wake up at 5 in the morning, and I go over to, I don't know if you know what a hyperbaric treatment is, but you're in a glass capsule, and they put you under to the point that I have to yawn for 15 minutes to go down to the level that a deep sea diver would be.
Okay.
And that's very hard on the ears, so you have to yawn a lot. And you can't have any hairspray or any makeup or any jewelry, and you're in there to scrub outfit for 2 hours, and they increase the oxygen to 100%. So that's what I start out doing in the morning.
Wow.
And then after that, I come back to a condominium at Cypress, which is an old folks' home, and a very nice one.
Very nice one. Very nice.
And then I have breakfast, and by that time, I'm ready to practice the piano, because I'm a pianist.
Yes.
So I have to practice some. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, before I go to the hyperbaric, I go out and walk and run for about 2 miles to get
Every day.
ready. Yes.
Tell me about the hyperbaric treatment. What is the goal of that?
I have a wound on my leg from radiation that was done 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. And it was supposed to cure some squamous skin cancer. But for some reason, this one spot is still open, and they're hoping that the hyperbaric treatments will help to replace those cells that were destroyed by radiation.
Wow.
So is that why when we see you on like everybody's channel, all the internet channels, is that why you wear the hose or
Yes,
like the ladies
yes, you wouldn't want to see my leg.
protect it? Okay. Well, so how often, now when you're training for these marathons, how much do you run then?
Well, I don't do anything like the younger people do. I'm with this team in training for leukemia and lymphoma, and they're all in their 20s, they're young people. So when they're doing 20 miles, I'm lucky if I do 8.
Okay.
But this last year, I was busy because my husband was dying, and I didn't have time to do any exercising then. And then since January, he died January the 27th, so then I was getting ready for the marathon. And I think I did about 4 miles, and then sometimes I walked. One time I walked 11 miles, but I didn't do any really long stretches. and I saved myself for that one day.
For that one day. For that one day.
And my son, Brenny, goes with me, and he stands right behind me because they want me, because they were trying to see if I would break a record. And to do that, I had to start at the very front of the 21,500 runners.
Wow.
And I had to be in the front row with all these Kenyans who were wonderful runners, and the Boston Marathon winner was up there, and I was right in the front row with them.
Did they want your autograph?
Like me, like me.
Or did you want theirs?
I got theirs.
Good for you.
And then when the gun went off, it's so dangerous because if they hit me, I could fall over.
Right.
So my son said, Mom, just go straight, don't veer at all, because it would be dangerous. But in seconds, they were way beyond me.
So you said that these people just run out and give you food as you were running?
Oh, yeah, they do. They come out, and everybody knew me because they had just introduced me to the whole crowd, and I was up on the stage just before they shot the gun off, so I had to make a little speech up there so everybody knew who Harriet was. And then everybody who went by, they kept saying, "Go Harriet, go Harriet." I got so sick of hearing Harriet.
I bet you did. Well, now I want to know, we feel the energy and the inspiration that you are. And this show is about that. It's about information coupled with integrity, multiplied by inspiration, really creates an incredible life. You've had an incredible life. What are some of the best things that have happened to you? What are some of your happiest memories?
You mean of running or just of life?
Oh, I think of both, maybe. Both.
Well, I have a lot of 92 years of memories.
Yep.
I'd say I loved the one when The Sound of Music came out. I took my 5 children to Austria to live because I wanted them to learn German, and that was fun. We had a whole year of just wonderful time, and I was able to practice the piano a lot because they were all in school. And that was fun. And then I guess playing my first concert, I played 3 times at Carnegie Recital Hall, so that was a lot of fun. And just having 5 wonderful children.
What a blessing.
I can't really think of any one thing that wasn't wonderful. I had a wonderful mother, and I think of her every day. She was an inspiration, a model of integrity and in unselfishness and talent. She was very talented. She taught me piano when I was real little. And I just have had a lot of good, I had a wonderful husband for 67 years.
That is wonderful.
And he was not possessive, and he let me go to Aspen, Colorado every summer. For 3 months I would go. Wow. For 34 years I did that, and to the music out there. And I played the piano out there. For
classical piano or?
Concert.
Okay.
I gave concerts.
Beautiful.
And I played at the Aspen Chapel, gave benefit concerts for the chapel. And I just thought Aspen was a bit of heaven.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
If we came to the Cypress, would we find you playing piano?
Well, I'm going to give a concert there in
When?
this fall. You can come and hear me.
Thank you. And will
I
it
love an
benefit
audience.
anything? If we love an audience, would
Yes.
does it benefit anybody? The concert that you're going to do?
I hope it benefits the people who listen.
I think it will. I think it
It's
will.
not any particular cause. Maybe I should have a cause for it, but
So do they
we
have?
don't charge for it, so it's,
Now, maybe you can do something with the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society with that as well.
Yes, I often thought of that.
So
I usually play the Rhapsody in Blue as an encore.
Love it.
And I always think if they had a good piano when I go out to San Diego for the marathon, I would be glad to play that for
How
them.
exciting.
But I think everybody enjoys that because they know it, and it's sort of a showy number. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you something that you can feel free not to answer. It sounds to me like you do something for your physical well-being and for your mental well-being, the piano, and your